even though what Excel does is not a true histogram. I'll tell you why in a minute. So click Analysis Toolpack and Solver add-in. I don't know why they don't just do that stuff initially, but data analysis gives you all sorts of statistical stuff, which again, we don't teach you statistics enough in this curriculum, but it's there. It may come in handy. And then there's Solver. And Solver is like goal-seek on steroids, or goal-seek is simpler, right? We have one target, and we get to change one thing. Right? Change one cell, get a number. Solver says, I can change all kinds of things and get me to a value. So, like goal-seek, I have an objective, so I can say change cell A1 by changing cells, whatever. Right? So let's do this for a minute. And if you don't have your laptop today, bring it Friday. So let's say that this is, we have component A, B, C, D, and that's the nice thing with Solver, we can work with many systems here, many components, right? So let's just say Xi, Yi, right? And then we have Ki. And let's just guess, just plug in some numbers, right? So we'd have the sum of all those, which we know should be 1. So let's plug in some numbers, 0.2, 0.2. And I'm going to make it wrong on purpose. Let's just make them all 0.2. So that would only give me 0.9. So let's say we wanted it to be 1, and this is just a basic example to start with. So Solver, I'm going to say set my objective cell, this cell, to a value of 1 by changing any of these. Just change them all. Get me to 1. Well, it would help if I gave it something to do in that cell. So I'm going to sum these up. So I got 0.9. So let's go to Solver. Right? So get me to 1, and you can change those however you want. So we got a solution. Right? It doesn't mean it's right, but mathematically it's correct. It just added 0.25 to all those somehow in its magical routine and got me to 0.0001. Right? So again, there's the tolerance. Right, so out to the 6th decimal place, 1 out of a million, it says this is the good enough answer, right? And you can see that those were just, there's an error on the end, but when it got there, it stopped. Okay, so what if I knew Ki, right? So Yi over Xi, I could make some values there too, right? So I could do the same thing with Yi. Let's say I set Ki, right? And the Ki of this had to be 4. This one is 1.1. This one's 0.7. And this one is 0.02. And so Yi then, right? Ki is Y over Xi, so Yi is K times Xi. All right, and this is the sum. Okay, so now we've got Yi and Xi. And then both need to be 1. Right? Xi is already 1, but there's infinite solutions to that. Yi is not 1. We just let the numbers float. There's also infinite solutions. So Solver can help us with that, right? So what we need to do then is do a check of this minus this. And we'll go back into Solver. Now we want to set the objective, this one, to 0 by changing the variable cells. And let's leave the x's as they are. subject to the constraints, let's just add a constraint, that this cell must be equal to 1. We may get in some trouble from that. Now let's add another constraint that this cell must also be equal to 1. So we have a solution. We didn't change the xi's. Let's assume we knew those. Right, yi's changed. It actually dropped d completely out of that. So maybe I can't find that solution because that k is so small. Right, but we have an answer, right? So we have these k values, we have xi's where we had them, and we said solve for the yi's. That would make this whole thing work, right? And we could do more than that. Right? What we could say is that you're not allowed to drop d out. Right, so that d, we can add a constraint and saying, well, I don't like that. I know d has to exist, but we can make it that there has to be some d in there, right? So we can say greater than or equal to 0.001. Solve. We could build on it from there. And that's what we'll do as we start to look at this flash stuff a little bit more. We'll look at a multi-component system where we actually solve the k values. We need some Antoine data and things like that. But the reality is Solver then gave me a solution to this system. It may or may not be perfect, right? But again, if my xi's, if I'm confident my xi's are that, then my yi's I can solve for based on the k's, and this all works, right? So that is a possible solution. So again, we're not going to save or post that, whatever. We'll come back to solve it.